Properties. Device. There, I think I got it. The setting was off. Jeez. Switching from OBS Studio back and forth to StreamYard. I keep forgetting what settings what. So let me do this while I'm at it here. Get rid of those. I think I got it. The setting was off. Jeez. Switching from OBS Studio back and forth to StreamYard. I keep forgetting what settings what. Alright, I still got something's messed up. Do this while I'm at it here. There, I got it. The setting was off. Switching from OBS Studio. Oh, something's messed up. Let me see. Is this on? It sounds on here. Okay. I'll get it right yet. Gee. One of these days I'll stick with just one. Alright, can you hear me now? Thanks, Kim. I've been doing so many different things on here today, I can't keep up. So I'm working on new layouts, stuff like that. Trying to figure out OBS Studio. Tonight's going to be a little show and tell and a little bit of shout outs on a couple channels. And I'll start doing 2-3 channels, you know, every Wednesday night. If you miss me during the day, Tuesdays and Thursdays are at 9 a.m. Then 2 p.m. on Wednesday, and then 7 p.m. on Wednesday night. So I've got about 20 sources and about 10 scenes I have to keep up with. Hey Jen, thanks for stopping in. Had a little rough start with the sound again and couldn't tell if I was live or not, because you have to go through OBS Studio, then you have to go through YouTube Studio to make all this work. Hello, Venom. Hey Jess, thanks for stopping in. I'm trying to get the hang of this UBS since I'm having trouble with YardStream and Google, and I'm having trouble with YardStream and Firefox. They each have their little problems. Oh, thank you. It's only about 12 inches long. Maybe 13 now. I haven't measured it lately. So where are you from, Venom? I was saying before, it's a little bit of chit chat, a little bit of show and tell, and I got a couple channels to shout out. I'll probably do 3 or 4 shout outs every Wednesday night. Hello, is it Jim Mark Elmadin? How are you doing? Yeah, but if I reach 10,000 subscribers, I'll shorten it up. 5,000 and I'll cut this off. Venom, okay. Venom. Okay, I got it now. Where are you from, Venom? Michigan, okay. And is that Henmark Almadin? I'm probably not pronouncing it right. Where are you from? That's 2 new users in here. Users. Thinking about video games. 2 new viewers. So that's 2 for tonight. I had a raid this afternoon. Roy and Becky brought their group in. I had about 15 going there for a while. Well, looks like Venom is maybe a NASCAR fan. Hard to tell. Let's see what else we got here. Trying to keep up. Philippines. Well, I mean, if I get 5,000 and 10,000, it'll be worth it. Oops, I see something's going on here. Let me go back and look. I got a double stream going here for some reason. I must not have been... Whoops, don't want to get rid of the main window. Sticker exchange, thumbs up. Why have I got a double stream going on? Do you see a double stream? Or a single stream down there? Yeah, I see a double stream. Please be... Alright, I gotta figure that out. Cool, Venom. I'm not sure what's going on with NASCAR right now, but something is. Let me see if I can find out why I've got so many. Thumbs up is off. That's why. I didn't post it out there. I'm learning OBS Studio. You got to click on the main screen to get the main screen to go out. So P2E. You're a new one in the group. What are you promoting, Almadin? Let me know what you're promoting first, and we'll see. Yeah, I had on my screen it was a double sticker running, ticker running. And for some reason, I don't know why, the clouds aren't moving. They are on my screen. That's kind of weird. Alright, let me get over to... There you go. Go over to my page here. Alright, I think I'm catching up here. It looks like we got 7 in here. No, we don't promote that here. Sorry, Elmadin. You need to go out on your social media and post it out on all your social media. You'll have a whole lot better luck. So tonight is 2 hours. Tuesday and Thursday and Wednesday afternoon is 1 hour, because I'm hooking up with the Share the Air RV groups. Okay, Venom, no problem. Stop back if you can. So what's everybody doing tonight? Anything in particular besides being here? I'm trying to get a little more fluid and a little more relaxed, but it's tough when OBS is messing with you. On the screen up in the... Alright, thanks Jen, I appreciate it. On the screen is my website, and you should be able to see my pointer also. So what I've done with my website here, I've got my intro video there, and the website tells about what I'm doing, what a nomad is, etc., etc., etc. If you look at the top up here, you can see the address. It's a Wix site. So if you want to go visit please do. And then in home we've got wish list, contacts, if you want to contact me via the website, my solar layout for my shuttle bus I'm working on, videos and JPEGs. I don't have much in there right now, just my series on the shuttle, and that just shows you kind of a walkthrough, a small timeline. Let's see, I got some old blogs here before I really started traveling, so I need to upgrade those, I guess, one day. Swag, if anybody's interested in stickers. If you're a YouTube channel and you want to swap stickers, just send me your email address, your mailing address. Do license plates, koozies, which I don't have up there, mouse pads, stickers. Thank you, Kim. Camping. This is just basically information for people that are thinking about getting into this, and some things. This is what I'm getting ready to order right here, a camping shower, because I don't have a shower in the shuttle bus. It's been a long time since I've been in here, so some travel shots shot on the road. Hey, Deidre Baker, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping in. I think you're new to the stream, to my channel. I was just showing my website for anybody that might be interested in going and checking it out. Lots of RV links, or RVing, I should say. And this is on Wix.com. Yeah, it would, but I just don't have the room. So what I'm doing is I'm getting that portable water where you set it out in the sun and it warms up. And then when I open the doors, I'm going to make a custom curtain that goes around the doors, so I can just stand down at the bottom of the stairs and take a shower. Here's some links of different companies, different channels. You'll see them up above my head also, running past. And Amazon, if you order things through Amazon, if you come in here and click on this link, it'll take you directly to Amazon, and I get a tiny commission for everything you buy, and it doesn't cost you a penny more, and you can still use your discount coupons too. So if you click on this Amazon link, I get a tiny commission, which helps me pay for gas while I'm on the road. So I'm going to go back to the clouds here, and I don't know why they're not looping on the screen. They're looping on my second window. That's kind of weird. Oh, there they go. Well, let's see, we've got, I can't tell, it's too small. I'm going to have to make that bigger. Let me get in here, over here, and make this bigger. I can do things like this on the fly. I can make changes. And what I'm doing is I'm going down to subscribe viewer count. I'm going to unlock it. I'm going to make it bigger so I can see it. Now I can see it. It says 4. And if you watch the screen, it'll change when I lock it back in. There we go. I just made the viewer count larger. I got a DVD Blu-ray player that I picked up, and I have a 40-inch or 42-inch TV in the living room, and hooked that up to it, and lo and behold, it was a smart DVD player, or a smart Blu-ray player. So I had my stream running on the TV today, which was kind of nice. So we've got Deidre is new. We've got, let's see, Venom is new. And P2E was in here. I'm not sure if they still are. When we get 8 or 10 people in here, I'll do a roll call and see who's here. And we've got Almadin, if he's still here. And I know Norris is in the background. So we're down to 3. We lost another one. Oh well. They're lost because I'm beginning to, let's see. I'll be doing some shout outs for a couple channels. I think I'll start doing that every Wednesday. Pick 3 or 4. And there was a ding somewhere on something. I'm not sure what that was. And the hour streams, boy, that time flies by quick. It goes so fast I don't get all my show and tell stuff in. Thank you, Kim. Norris is still here. And let's see, I've got oh, we're getting ready to get some rain and a storm coming through here. This is live. There's some embedded thunderstorms, but nothing major. So it's no big deal. But I'm right about here where you see the arrow pointing. So right in this area right here. Now that's a peninsula. I'm surrounded on 3 sides by water, and the tip down here, which is Carolina Beach and Curry Beach, they're surrounded on 4 sides by water. So let's get back to skies here. Yeah, this month alone we've had tons and tons of rain. We had 5 or 6 days in a row that it rained. And then we had rain come through 2 days ago. Now we got some more coming through, and they're talking about some more possibly tomorrow. But I think the chances are going down. If you notice above my head, I've got logos of channels flashing across there. And if you go to my website here and go over to links, they're all named in there. And these are people I follow, and some of them follow me. There's a lot more I haven't put in. And if you see me looking up, it's because I have this second monitor up there, for anybody that doesn't know that, with 4 people in here. Let's see, let me go over to here and see, we've got 8 thumbs up. I can deal with that. I appreciate that. Well, we're not quite so far behind on YouTube tonight. Usually it's about 1.5 minutes. I think we're about 30 seconds or so, which isn't bad. Let me go over and look at my statistics here. If I still have them up here. Well, I guess I don't. That's kind of weird. Usually statistics come up, tells me how the stream is and all that stuff, but I don't see it. It was tough starting this thing. It didn't look like it was live, and then it did look like it was live. So who knows? I'll get the hang of it eventually. Alright, let's see. What are we going to do here? I'm looking at my scenes and my sources to figure out what I'm going to put up next. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to completely do the intro. But that's okay. We'll do a splash screen instead. And I've got another one somewhere here. There we go. Kind of tells you what I do. Whoops. I gotta get in there and fade that music out. I haven't done that yet. So what's everybody doing tonight? Anything in particular? While I look through my scenes and sources. Alright. I've got some JPEGs of a shuttle conversion. I'll bring those up and see what happens. See if I can get them up here. There we go. So that's not the one I want. This is the one I want. Alright, that's my bus there. Here. I'll get this straight yet. You have to be your own director and everything else. Cameraman and the whole works in OBS. So you got to do 3 or 4 things at once. So that's my shuttle bus. It's a 2007 E350 Startrans. It's a 4-window, 14 passenger plus driver, makes 15. Here's a look into the interior from the doors. It has a driver's seat, but if you look to the right of the driver's seat, they have a luggage rack, and if you look further right, there's no door, no passenger door. Oh, you're going this weekend. Great. Hope the weather's good for you, Kim. Thank you. I appreciate that. And as you can see, there's no passenger door. There's just a big window. And that's where HD's bed is, and he sits there and lays there and watches the world go by. This is a demolition of the seats coming out. This is kind of a 3/4 picture from the back. As you can't see it, but I don't think I had my logo on there then. I don't think I did. Oh, here, if you notice, HD's getting a little worse. Grunt's growing like a weed. I've got a couple videos where I shot a video when he was playing at 3 weeks, and I just shot video of him today at 3 months. And you'll wait till you see the difference. You won't believe it. The first window that's circled is an emergency exit. So I took that emergency exit and put it and swapped it with the back window. So now all 3 back windows open, and that's where the Murphy bed is. And so I get a great breeze coming through there, no matter when, no matter what time of day. There's my logo on the back of the shuttle. And I've got video showing how I made that and how I put it on. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. Let's see. This is, I don't know why this won't stay. I just don't know why it won't stay. It's too big for the screen. I've resized it several times, and it just keeps going back to its original size for some reason. Well, it gives me a a great source of breeze coming through. And I'm trying to resize this section that you're looking at now so you can see everything. There we go. I designed everything on the computer, full scale. Oh, HD's banging around. Okay, lay down. Lay down. He's having troubles getting up and laying down. His DM is getting a little worse. I'm getting ready to order his wheels, probably maybe next week. And plus he's on some slippery floors, so it doesn't help any. Yeah, I've got the video of Grunt at 3 weeks and 3 months. He was about 3 or 4 or 5 pounds at 3 weeks, and he's 25 plus right now. This is just a look in before I started tearing everything out. I'm not sure what that brown thing on the left is. Must have got my thumb in the way. And you see all the seats had seat belts in them. I don't know when they started doing that, but I guess for commercial vehicles. School buses don't have seat belts yet, not around here. And I'll probably show one of the same pictures. There, now you can see the driver's seat. You can see that rack on the right, and you can see the window further right. And where I took that rack out, and that's where HD's bed is. Those two black slots at the top middle, that's a backward facing air conditioner. It doesn't work, and I'm trying to figure out how to disconnect it from the regular air conditioner up front. That'll save a lot of weight, plus I'll have storage up there, so I'll get the weight back, but at least I'll have more storage. Okay, and then we're back. It's the same picture. That's just one of a few I've got here I'm going to show. Oh, my background's moving now. There it goes, it stopped. That could get a little disorientating. We still got 4 in here. I had 15 this morning due to a raid from Roy and Becky, which I appreciate. So if you get a chance to check them out, let me see. I'm going to see if I can go find a schedule. I'll put a schedule up here for Share the Air, the RVers, if anybody wants to. It's on my website, as a matter of fact. Let me go there and get it. If I can remember where it's at. I've got so many. Actually, I've got about 15 sources and about 10 or 11 scenes. Each scene has a bunch of sources inside of it, so you have to figure out where you want to go. There we go. I think this is what I want. Get over here. And I don't know if this is completely up to date. I don't think mine's on it here yet. But, okay. Wow, I can't even find it on my own website. That's terrible. Actually, I'm looking up here at the second monitor. Wow. That's interesting. Oh, there it is. All the way at the end, of course. There we go. This is a sheet that is made up so everybody knows when they're going on. And I'm at 9 o'clock Tuesday, 2 o'clock Wednesday, and 9 a.m. Thursday. And then, of course, 7 p.m. Wednesdays. This is on the website. Thanks, Jess. Appreciate it. The 1 hour streams aren't too bad to get through, but these 2 hours take a little more talk. And as you see, as we go down, it starts to get really busy and a few overlaps in the evening. And then we have one that comes on Beyond Beauty, 5 a.m. And then she comes back on again later, somewhere down here. Right here, at 6 p.m. So that's some of the things I'm working on. There we go. So I'm thinking I need another screen, another source, like I need another source that just has the clouds in it, so I can go up and go through things up there that won't show up until I'm ready for them. I'm learning. This is OSB. I'm learning it little by little. Does anybody hear any hissing or humming noises? My laptop fan is kind of loud, and it's showing up on my mic here on my level meter. Alright, what else do we have up there? Oh yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shout outs for tonight. And some of these people I've met, some I haven't, and all these 4 of these people are trying to get their subscribers up. So if you're interested in checking out their channels, please do so. I think I'm going to have to do this differently next time. Again, I'm just still testing OBS Studio, trying to figure out the best way to set stuff up. Yeah, it's the fan. It's loud in this laptop. I can go in and use the controls to take it out, but that's the advanced section. I haven't gotten there yet. Alright, let's go up and take a look at ACM, which is right here. Can everybody see that, the wording? Can we read the wording? Because I've got it in a smaller thing here. Let me go over to YouTube and see if I can see it when it comes up. It's not up yet on YouTube. There it goes. Yeah, it's a little difficult to see. If you full screen, you can see it. All right, I'm gonna actually make these go full screen next time I do them, and just keep the box for certain things. All right, like I said, you got to be the director, the cameraman, the assistant, the whole works when you do this. So anyway, ACM, I met him and his wife at the van build, and he has a shuttle bus. It's much larger than mine. He has marble countertops in there. He's got about 1,000 watts of solar on the roof. He's decked out, and he travels with a dog, 2 cats, and a parrot, and his wife. Let's see what they're about. It says, life is an adventure and we enjoy it to the fullest. We create art, travel with our menagerie of pets, help others when we can, and make new friends along the way. We thank the Lord daily for all of his blessings. You'll get to meet our service dog, Rocky. Rocky's a nice dog. Sabrina and Macaw, pretty bird. The Dusty, Conyer, and Milton and Tabby are 2 cats. Well, they even have more than I thought they did. That's interesting. So if you're interested in checking out their channel, let's go to their videos real quick. And they're traveling all over the South and Midwest. I'm not sure where they are right now. Let's see. 3 months ago, yeah, they haven't placed anything up in 3 months. I'll have to contact them, see where they're at. So they're friends of mine. I I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying to find a picture of their bus. I put all the lettering on for them. They had it, but I put all the lettering. You can barely see it up here, but I did the sides, the top, and the back for him, because he's the one that worked as in the metal department for the van build, and he built my battery box. My shuttle held one battery only, and after we finished it and he finished welding it all up, I can put 5 batteries in now, so that's pretty nice. Thank you, Kim. I could have put that in there, but I appreciate it. Yeah, if you'd like to tell him I sent you. If you do, I've got 6 in the house. I appreciate it. I'll get over here and get back over here, and we've got 8 thumbs up. That's a plus. Thumbs up actually help my streams, so if you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do so. Something in the algorithm looks for thumbs up, whether up or down, it doesn't matter, and it helps get my videos out there and get more people seeing them. Alright, how long have we been on here? I don't even have, do I? Been on for 39 minutes and 40 seconds. Okay. This has really got tiny lettering down here at the bottom. I'll have to share this screen one night, and you'll see how complex it is, and trying to figure out where everything is. And I'm also recording this at the same time in case something happens to YouTube and you lose your videos. If you don't keep a backup and something happens to YouTube, they're all gone. So you always want to keep a backup somewhere. I have backups on my main hard drive on the laptop, and I have 3 hard drives that I back up to. So I have actually 4 copies just in case. This is my work computer also, so I have all my work jobs and stuff on here too, designs. Here, let's go back to here for now, if I can get back up there. And I think we'll come over here back to JPEGs. Turn that one off. Sorry about the silence, I had a cough coming up. Yeah, because I have all my work files. I probably got over 50,000-60,000 files, not to mention designs and of course all my information. Alright, so this is a look at the side rail of the seats. The seats only go down to the floor on the aisle side. This is bolted to the side of the shuttle. And this is the bracket that goes down to the floor. And I know there's only 2 pictures in there because I didn't have time to add more. So let's go down one more. And we'll see what we get. Here's a picture with all the seats out. That little black box in the back right is a heater, which I took out because I try to follow the sun. I don't want to go where it's cold. I'd rather stay where it's warm. So that's all the seats, and you can see the rails, the 2 rails. They were a pain to get out. This is looking forward. And this is the roof, the ceiling. They had that 2-inch styrofoam in there, and it didn't even fill up the cavities. So I took all that out and put new stuff in. And I'm not sure what this is. It's upside down. Whatever it is. Let's go to the next one. That's weird. There we go. Yep. And this shows where I took out that foam and put Reflectix up first. And then I used the home insulation, the pink insulation, put in there under that, which helps keep a lot of the heat from coming through the roof. And the roof is fiberglass, and it's glued to these rails so you don't have heat transfer through the metal like you do on the windows. The windows are metal inside and outside, so you get a heat transfer. And this is the wiring. The wiring on the shuttle bus was something else. It took me a while to get everything rewired, and I think the hardest part of it was stuffing the wire inside those armor ribbed protective sleeves. It was really tough. And you can look down through here and see the ribbing and the Reflectix. And as you can see way in the back, I've already started putting covering over the walls. And you can see this is a little more cleaned up. Getting it a little more cleaned up. You can see I'm starting to put the foam up in there, fitting it in there. And that's the back completely cleaned up. All the wiring is neat now. But this is what it was like doing this wiring. And if you look at one of the videos on the electrical wiring, you'll see that that wiring got the best of me. And here's my control panel for all the lights. And then I have the left one at the bottom is 2 USBs. The right one is a cigarette type lighter. And I had 12.8 volts at that time, which means the battery is fully charged. And I have hallway lights. Had hallway lights. Then I had light over the bedroom. The next one's 2 lights over the stove and the sink. The next one is for the 2 side zombie lights. The next one is for the LEDs over the work table, the Murphy table. And the last one is the backup zombie light in the back. Click that when I'm backing up. And I'm trying to figure out if I can do a 2-way switch with 12 volt like you do with 120, but I haven't found anything on it yet because you have 5 wires, 4 wires in a 110, 120, and you only have 2 wires here, so I'd have to try to figure out how to do it, because I have 3 switches above my head in the center of the console up front. One of them is for my rear view, my camera, the back camera, and I have 2 others. There's nothing on it right now. I would love to be able to hook that up to my backup camera so I wouldn't have to reach in, get out of the seat and reach in and turn that on. I'll figure it out. Now this is a mess. This is what it looks like when you start taking everything out. And I'm over here now on YouTube waiting for it to come up so I can see it better. And it hasn't come up yet, but there it is. As you can see, I've been pulling out all the old wood, and you can see all kinds of different pipes going through there. And if you look just to the left of the fan, you can see that rail where I've been taking it off. You can see a sledgehammer you can see a grinder, and you can see a cold chisel. And there was plenty of blood and sweat. And I was close to tears a few times when I hit that thing and miss and hit my hand or something. Or catch something on fire with the grinder. It's a lot of work, that's for sure. But it's worth it in the end, because I know what's under there. Plus I had to mount the freshwater tank and the gray water tank under the frame to keep as much space as I could on the floor. So that was the easiest way to do it. Plus I took out a bunch of weight with getting those rails and stuff out. Oh, we're back to that one, so we got to go down to the next one. And this is kind of a backup, but again, that's just showing the rails. This is the water hoses and the electrical that went back to that heater in the back, which was you could control from up front. And so they had it foamed in, and had to cut the floor out just to get that out. And there is a shutoff valve up under the driver's seat, so I could cut out all the hoses, get rid of that weight. That's true, Kim. And I usually know it's done right because I go online, look up a bunch of YouTube videos to make sure I'm doing it right, because I've never done anything like this before. I've never done OBS Studio or StreamYard or editing or shuttle conversion. I've done household construction and remodeling, but none of this stuff until last year. So it's OJT, on-the-job training. And that's a picture of the rail. It's almost off. Oh, that was a job. That took me a week, because I was down in Texas and it was 95 to 100 degrees. And I did finally get it up under a tree, which helped. But still, I could only work for, a couple hours, then take a break, go back out, work a couple hours, because it was too hot. And there is everything removed. I drove this 45 minutes like this to a welder that welded my tabs in for my tanks, hanging tabs, and he got in there and welded it all up for me. I had them all marked. It was pretty cool. If I had had a welder, I could have done it myself, but I haven't had a welder in a few years. And there's my tanks. The one in the center is a 20 gallon freshwater tank. The one on the left is a 23 gallon gray water tank, which would come from the sink. And so I was trying to figure out where to mount them underneath the frame where they would fit, because that was a lot of figuring, because I built an angle iron frame on the bottom, then used threaded rod to hold them up. And just some more views on here of this. Oh, and there's a tank, gray water tank, ready to go in. You can see the threaded rod, you can see the frame on the bottom and the brackets. So these rods went up to other brackets that were attached to the shuttle frame. Thanks, P2E. I appreciate that. Well, Kim, if you're going to be doing any welding of any kind, or any metal work, yeah, you'd want to keep it. P2E. Use a 5584 toggle switch. Problem is that the toggle switch I've got up in the above the head, is factory, and it's big, if that 5584 is, about 2 inches long and about 3/4 inches wide, it would work. Ah, cool. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to go look around for anything. So I'll check that 5584. Let me write that down because I'll forget that in about half an hour. Oh, and I got parts. I've been ordering parts for the shuttle remodel. Well, not remodeling it, but doing some more work to it. Let's see. 5584 toggle switch. I'll check out that. Yeah, because that would be nice if I could just reach up there and hit the button. Okay, we're back to that. Let's come back to the main screen for now. I appreciate that P2E. Well, like I say, the ones above the head are it's a long rocker, actually. A lighted rocker. So I'd have to check out see if there's some way I can maybe make a new panel up there, because the panel comes right out. I could make a new panel and put in, which would be no problem at all. I appreciate the information. And I did all the 12 volt wiring myself. I'm doing all the 110 because I'll have a inverter that'll convert it for me. A 2000 watt inverter because I have a 1600 watt t-shirt machine. Boy, I'm getting dark, aren't I, here? Oh, I don't have a light on, that's why. Hang on, I'm going to send you guys over to some more JPEGs and we'll turn the light on. That's showing the tanks up under the frame and how they're attached to the frame. I usually turn that light on before I start. I forgot to. Alright, that's much better. I thought I had a heck of a suntan there for a minute. Anyway, let's go through these while I'm here. This is kind of funny. I did all my measurements, but missed a bump out on the frame. Somehow I missed that. And so all I did was pre-bend the rebar to move the tank forward about an inch. Necessity is the mother of invention, let me tell you. The metal patch on what? P2E. P2E, what's your first name? I try to call everybody by their first name if I can. And I need to look for a 12 volt three-way switch wiring diagram. Gotta write it down. Which I knew I'd have to look for that. I hear grunt. I can hear him. He must be hungry. Hey, Britt's channel. How you doing? Thanks, Joe. Appreciate that. You may have to remind me a few times before I get it. How you doing, Britt? Is that your name? Britt? I'm assuming. Thanks for stopping in. Thank you, Kim, for showing P2E Joe his link. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. And I'll get back to yours as soon as I can. Usually takes me the next day by the time I get back. All right, let's continue on here. There it is. That's showing my emergency window on the right, emergency in the back, and there's an emergency on the left. I move them so they all open in the back for a nice breeze. Yeah, Grunt was really feisty this afternoon after he ate. this evening. Boy, he was running around like crazy. All right, Britt. Thanks for stopping in. And please, yeah, hit the thumbs up button on your way out if you would. All right, I came in with some 1/2 inch plywood to start with as an underlayment. And as you can see, I'm starting to get the flooring down. And there's my German shedder. He's a German shedder, all right. He shed enough hair in the last 9 years to make 10 dogs. All right, I'll do that, Joe. I appreciate it. I'm not an electrician. I'm a sign maker. Thanks, Bert. I appreciate it. If you see that little rectangle in the middle there, it's got the black outline around it. That's where the fuel tank strainer is, and the filter and everything else. So instead of dropping the gas tank to get to it, I put in a trap door to get down to it. And when I I'll be putting a wood look linoleum down, and then I'll just put the silver transition aluminum plates around the outside. All right, I'm writing this stuff down, Joe, or I'll forget it. I'll look into all that and see what works the best for me. I mean, I've done a little bit of wiring in room additions, but that's basic stuff. And I did do a 3-way switch once, a long, long time ago. But I don't remember. All right. And as you can see, this is a look from the other direction. Yes, really appreciate it. I'll have to add that to my 2-page list of things I need to do before I head back to Arizona. And you can see I covered the metal wheel wells, wheel tubs, with Reflectix to deaden the sound a little bit and keep from getting too much heat transfer or cold transfer. And that arch goes up above. The good thing about the shuttle bus, I had patterns when I took, they had 1/4 inch Luan with foam wrapped around it, and so I just took the foam off and used their patterns to put stuff back. There's the fuel inlet, and there's the freshwater inlet on the other side. And here's where I started my construction. So the black would be the, what is it, the neutral. Okay. I'll eventually figure it out. So this is a U-shaped storage bin area that the Murphy bed sits on when it's down. And as you can see, I'm building them up more and more. All right, we're done with that. Let's come back here. Sure, Joe. All right, let me get over here somewhere. Alright, there you go. You should be good for right now. And if you keep coming in, then you can stay a moderator. But my channel isn't the fast and furious. It's the slow and steady channel. It may take a minute to kick in. Let's see, what else have we got? Oh, I'm definitely ready for 4th of July. You never know what you're going to see. When was it? Was it today? Or was it yesterday? I showed the picture of that robot in the grocery store. That's on one of my live streams, either yesterday or this morning, I can't remember. They all run together. Let me get over here and click on that one when it comes up. Alright, I've got it, and I've got it saved. Thanks, Joe, I appreciate it. Yeah, I've got it saved in my solar and wind folder. And let's see, how many we got in here? We got 6 in here. I didn't look at thumbs up while I was over there. I'm using OBS Studio, and we've got 8 thumbs up. And let me pull something else up here. OBS is like a professional streaming software. So you've got to be director, you've got to be cameraman, you've got to be everything. What was I going to do? Change that. I'm going to change that. Thumbs up to let's see, what is it? That's website logos and Addy. Send me your, oh yeah, that's for the logos, like the ones above my head. If you have a channel, you want your logo up there, I'll add it up there, and also on my website. Let's see, what else we got? We've got 6 in the house. Let's do a quick roll call and see who's here, because there's only 1 or 2 talking. Thanks, Joe. Alright, sound off. Let me know who's in here with a thumbs up, or here, or yes or no, or whatever you'd like. I'd like to know who's watching, with 6 people in here and only 3 talking. Give me a thumbs up. No thumbs up yet? Nothing? Ooh. I know Jen is away from the computer. She's probably fixing dinner about now. Yeah, Norris is always there. He's always in the background. It's always nice to see who's watching and who's listening. Anyway, for the people in here that are new, that don't know Grunt, most everybody in here knows Grunt except for 2 or 3 of you. He's the new condo pet, and now we're getting all kinds of good stuff coming in. I keep forgetting there's a lag between when I ask something or show something to when it actually shows up. Alright, this is Grunt. Are you ready, Kim? This is Grunt at about 4 weeks old. Well, let me go find. Oh. Alright, let me try this again. There we go. Ah. Try again here. That's not the one I want. This is the one I want.
Or is it a dog?
There we go. I'll get this right yet. See how tiny he is? That's Grunt. Oh, I see what the problem was. I had the source in the wrong spot. So that's Grunt, a mini pot-bellied pig. And he plays like a cat. Well, that's why I can't hear it. I guess you guys can't hear either. There he goes. Didn't have the sound on for that particular video. Alright, so that was Grunt at about 4 weeks, I guess. This is Grunt at 3 months. And that's the same size bed that he was in before. So what do you think, Kim? Do you think he's grown any? He's about doubled in size.
Grunt. 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 Photo hog.
And, yeah, dare I say it? He's a photo hog. He loves his picture taken.
Grunt. Grunt. Grunt.
I think there's some
Let's
seeds
play.
down in that bed because they like to root. So that's Grunt at 4 months. 3 months. What do you think, Kim? Are you still here? Kim has seen Grunt quite a few times, so let's see, what do we got here? We got an hour and 11 minutes so far. Got another 49 minutes to go, and then I'm done for the night. But I've still got a few more bus interior pictures that can be shown. Did Kim step away? I didn't see if she did or not. No, I don't see where she stepped away, so she's here somewhere. Anyway, that was the Gruntmeister, the Grunt-Urvisor, apprentice to the Shepherd-Visor. A friend of mine coined the Shepherd-Visor, Backroads Nomad. That's what we can do. I've been collecting stickers from different people, and oops, here's J-Dub's sticker, J-Dub Vlogs, Jessica. Once I get my ceiling put in and clear coated, I'll be putting all these onto the ceiling. This is Enigmatic Nomadic. I can't see. There we go. He was the developer of the van build, which was in Parker, Arizona last year, but this year it's going to be in Upper Georgia, which is a whole lot closer for me. And then Backroads Nomad has a few. Let's see if I can get them in there closer. There's one from Backroads Nomad. Good friend of mine. Here's another one of his stickers. I'm just going to have to zoom in. Everything's backwards. So that's Backroads Nomad. It's one of his. And he sent me a third one, which are all die cut. He does a lot of construction stuff in the RV industry, out on the road. I purpose built my shuttle bus to make signs while I was on the road. Yes, I watched his video. Man, he's got a nice place out there. That's his new home base, he says. But he says he's got 50 acres and it's all wooded, so I'm not sure where he's going to put 500 or 600 campers just yet. Maybe he's going to be clearing some of it out. This is Justin and Christina's RV van life. They just had a baby 2 months ago. Again, I'm trying to focus in on it. That's one of their stickers. Let's see, who else have I got here? The Northwoods RV Life. I just got theirs in. That's the Northwoods. They've sent me two also. Let's see if I can find their other one first. No, they only sent me one. Adventures in the Homeland sent me two. There's Adventures in the Homeland. They sent me two, and this one's really nice. It's on a chrome background. And it looks almost like it's prismatic. It's kind of nice. And then I've got Roy and Becky. Roy and Becky's Travels. They did a raid on me this morning. Well, actually this afternoon on my 2 o'clock stream. It's a little hard to see because it's got the transfer paper on it. And then, last but not least, Scrappity Doodah. Brenda Davis sent one. So if you've got a sticker and you want to swap stickers, just let me know. Send me your address and I'll send you out a couple of mine. I have two. If you go to my website and go to Swag, you can see what they look like. If you don't have a channel and would like to buy a couple of them, please let me know, because that helps to pay for the gas and stuff while I'm on the road. I don't think I've seen his newest video. Well, the video I saw with him clearing was where his home base is, because his exercise spot is a long way from his van. He walks out and he's got that cleared. He cleared all the way around so he could have a home base and set up tents. I haven't, the last one I saw was when he was mentioning that's where the van bill is going to be. I'm hoping to be a vendor, because I do signs, vinyl graphics, logos, all kinds of things, and I carry all my equipment with me. So I'll be, oh yeah, Bear. Everybody knows him as Bear. Yeah, he's a good guy. I met him I met him when he came to my live streams, and then I met him out in Parker, Arizona, and then I stayed with him and I stayed with Camper Van Kevin in their little camp for a day or so, or two, I can't remember, maybe 2 days. And David was there too, the one that invented the hour shower. He was there also. And David, every time I go into his live stream, keeps reminding me if I'm anywhere near him to stop in. So I will when I get back out there. I'm heading back to Arizona in October. Actually, I'll be going, I guess, to the van build first in Georgia, and then out to Arizona to go to the probably the Dome Rock Boondocking Festival, and then there's 3 or 4 after that I'm going to be going to. Then I'll be back here in Wilmington in March to get my gardens going again and maybe go up the East Coast a little bit. All right, where are we here? Let's go over a few more JPEGs. This is my Murphy bed. The start of it anyway. As you can see, it sits on the storage containers, and it's all open underneath in the middle, and it folds up against the back wall. And here it is folded up against the wall. It's not a tiny bed. It's pretty big. And actually, believe it or not, I brought that whole frame in through the back window. I didn't think it was going to fit. I had about a 1/4 inch to spare. That was a job. The good thing about a shuttle is everything is bolted to metal. This is the side rail that held those seats in. That were bolted. The seats were bolted to the side rail plus the center rail in the walkway. So as you can see, all my cabinets, everything are bolted to that rail and bolted to the floor. So they're not going anywhere. And I'm not sure what this picture is. It's something, oh, showing the rail down there, I guess. And as you can see, I've started building dividers. If you go to and watch my channel, my YouTube channel, my YouTube videos, you'll see step by step how I built everything. I built everything as light as possible, but as strong as possible. And there's the, never built a set of cabinets in my life. This is the first set of cabinets I ever built. I watched a few YouTube vids and built my own. That's just from a different direction. And to the right is my separating toilet, and above that is my closet. And this shows the cabinets in here pretty much. The top right, to the right side, that's a Murphy table. That table comes down, and behind that is where I store all my equipment. Below it is where I store all the vinyls and the rolls of vinyls and tools and stuff. On the opposite side of the bus is my sink, my refrigerator, freezer, and my stove, propane stove. If you look at that on the right, I built that so I didn't have to have any legs. And it's hard to explain it. You'd have to watch the video to see how it works. So I don't have to have legs on that when it's down. And this just shows before I put the doors on. I actually went to Arizona before I put the doors on it because I was in a hurry to get there. And then I came back. I had bungee cords holding everything in. The far right's some rolls of vinyl that I used to cut out and put on. Next to that is a sliding drawer that pulls out, and that's my t-shirt heat press. The next cubby hole is HD's food bin, and there's storage underneath by the wheel well, and the last one is more rolls of vinyl. And there's my sink setup, my refrigerator, freezer, that's on a sliding shelf that slides out and slides back in, and then my gas range, 2-burner. And I completely encapsulated that refrigerator, freezer, and I can go a week on a 105 amp battery with nothing else running. Alright, we're back to there. Let's come back to the main screen here. So that's partly part of the shuttle construction. I designed everything in the computer in 2D. I was a draftsman way back when, and we did everything 2D but on paper back then. So I've never really dabbled much in 3D. So I can visualize a 2D as 3D in my mind. So I didn't figure there was any purpose for me learning 3D. And of course, even designing it full scale, I designed it full scale on the computer. You know, I had to make a few changes here and there, little ones, nothing major. But now I'm thinking about getting a full color large format digital printer cutter, which is a 2-foot like my vinyl cutter here is, but it's about a foot longer and about 10 inches wider and about 30 pounds heavier. So I'm thinking about moving all my cabinets from the driver's side to the passenger side for weight distribution. So I may be doing that in the next 3 months, along with other things, finishing it up. Let's see, what have we got coming up here? We've got, oh, here's my closet. And for some reason that's backwards, but that's okay. It's weird how these pictures are coming out. Stove and sink. And that's backwards. This is weird. I don't know why it's doing this, but that's okay. This is a shelf that goes over top of my work table. And what you see, that grayish strip, that's an LED strip. And I routed out the table, the board, to mount that LED flush. And it's a waterproof LED. Let me tell you, I don't know what's going on with this thing, but now that's upside down. Let me flip this thing up, right side up if I can. Let me see if I can flip this. There we go. That's the Murphy table folded down into its down position. And the cubby holes you see back in there hold the cutter and the laminator and more tools and vinyl, things like that. And that's upside down. You gotta be kidding me. It looked good when I went through it today. So this is actually that piece I was putting the slot in that sits above the work table. And I have that LED on a push button. Thanks, Joe, appreciate it. I have that LED on a little touch switch, so it has 3 different levels of luminescence, I guess. And these are the locks that I used on the Murphy table. I like these locks because they lock nice and tight. Then I have these puck lights. You push the center button, hold it, turns them off. Push the center button and hold it, turns them on. And if you tap it, they go up in brightness and down in brightness. So I can configure it any way I want to. Here's some of the finished wiring. I think the hardest part of that was putting the wire inside that armor shielding tube. That was a pain in the butt to get the wiring in there. I don't know if there's any easy way to do that or not. And if I swap from side to side, I'm going to have to swap some wiring too. Alright, we're done with that one. Oh, my flag's waving this time. I didn't put the flag on loop because that would be rough to watch for a long time. And I think there's only one more on the basics. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I have a video called She's a Dirty Girl. They washed the sides of the shuttle bus, the people who had it before me and whoever had it before them. They washed the sides. They never washed the roof, and I think that it's never been washed since 2007. So this is kind of what it looked like. As you can tell, it was black, and that's a fiberglass roof, and it's got some spider cracking in it, not going all the way through. Didn't try that. I ran my thumb ahead of the wire and popped it in as I went to open it up. Anyway, I used what's called Awesome Cleaner. You get it at Dollar General, stuff like that. And that stuff did a great job on it. As you'll see, that stuff was picking up that dirt and getting rid of it big time. And that's why I had that video, She's a Dirty Girl. You can see to the right where I've already washed part of it and rinsed it. It's not bad for one washing. So that awesome cleaner is awesome. Does a great job. You can see the water is pure black. Like I said, they've never washed that roof. So I have a fantastic fan in the back right now. So I'm getting ready to wash it again, and then I'm going to lightly sand it, and then I've got going to put 2 coats of the cool white on there, which will help with insulating it. And that's all I have to do for a few years. Oh, inside the bus. This is the only rot I had in the whole bus. This is one corner, and that came from the roof, not from the windows. None of my windows have ever leaked. And are we back to the beginning? I don't know. Let me hit it again and see. Yeah, we're back to the beginning. Yep. Unless I added a bunch in there. Yep. We're back. So it was a dirty girl, for sure. Let's see. We've been on for 1 hour and 29 minutes. And my show and tell is not done, but we're going to be doing some shout outs, some channel shout outs here. Let me get up here and get to the next one. This is James Catanese. He comes into my streams a lot. He's got 261 subscribers. So if you don't know who he is, please subscribe to him. He was, today he was up on the panel with me. I was using StreamYard then. He came up on the panel for a few minutes. So let's see what his channel's about. Okay. He says, "Hi, my name is James. I have one leg." I didn't know that. Do not let that fool you. I have lots of power in me, love working outside, love camping. So if you see me, do not be afraid to say hello. I am handicapped. We do not bite. I'm a person like you. This guy is is a vet in Army. Drove semis 32 years, retired, now enjoying my life as you are. We have one life to live, enjoy it. Live while you can. Safe travels. I'll be meeting up with him somewhere along the way. I really try to meet up with some of my subscribers when I can. It's always nice to go out with them. I was in a small tribe in Parker, Arizona, and made friends with 5 different people there. And it was a lot of fun. So James has got a few videos. Looks like he likes to cook. Here's one down here, a picture showing he must have a prosthetic if he was driving truck. My cousin was a quadriplegic, and HD, my German Shepherd, is becoming a paraplegic. He has DM, degenerative myelopathy, where it affects the white fibers in the spine. His hips are fine. He's in no pain. But I'm getting him a set of wheels here next 2 weeks. So James Catanese, if you haven't got him, subscribe to him. Watch your video all the way through. Leave a comment. Hit the thumbs up button and hit the bell, which I haven't done on his. So I'm going to hit his bell. Now I've been subscribed to him, but now anytime he uploads or goes live, I'll get a notification. So let's see, who else we got here? Oh. Let's see, has he got a short video? He's got a 9-second one. Oh, that was to Box Van D. She had her birthday yesterday. All right, let's check out his pizza. Looks good.
Alright, pizza's done. Talk to you later.
And he didn't even invite me. Huh. Oh well, next time maybe. I'm not sure exactly where he's from. I don't remember. He probably told me. But at my age, I'm lucky to remember it for 2 or 3 hours, let alone a couple days. I'm trying to see who's on live. If anybody's coming on live next, we can do a raid over there. Alright, so that was James Cantonese. Let's see, we've got Adventures in the Heartland. They're the ones that send me the 2 stickers I showed. They have 739 subscribers. I'm trying to show these people that are under 1,000 to help them get up to 1,000. And looks like he's into outdoor. I've watched a couple of his videos. Let's see what he's about. We're a laid-back channel. We're into hiking, camping, and outdoor travel. And let me go back over to James, because see if I can do that. See if I can bring it in here. Oops. That's not what I want. Again, I'm still learning OBS, so I'm not sure what I can do and what I can't do in here yet. I just know it is a lot of work getting set up. Alright, there's James Cantonese right there. Let's get back over to Adventures, and we'll get them in here as I go through them. This is Adventures in the Heartland. Alright, so let's see. Actually, they're live right now. Let me get over to, it's right here. Let's see, it's 7 o'clock. It's Wednesday, and I don't see them on here. They must not be on the schedule. This is the schedule for a bunch of RVers that go online. But I don't see them. Papa Drew, I'm connected with most of these. Actually, I think I'm connected to all of them. Justin and Christina, like I say, they had a baby 2 months ago. I don't get up for that one. It's a little too early for me. Alright. Bob's Adventure, South Pacific, Captain Jack Scrapper. There's a lot of them on here. So we're back to the Adventures in the Heartland. They sent me a nice note with their stickers. So it looks like they've got quite a few. They do some gardening. I'm into aquaponics and wicking beds. I used to have a business doing aquaponics and wicking beds. And I have one wicking bed left because the house was sold and everything was sold with it. Let's see what we got up here. Box Fan D. She's doing shoutouts also. Alright, what do we got? Boy, that hasn't taken up much time at all. In OBS Studios, I can't bring people up on a panel like StreamYard. No problem, Kim. That's where I'm at, Wilmington, North Carolina. But in OBS, if you connected with me via Zoom or Skype, then I could capture that window and bring you up live. I don't know, I haven't done it. I don't know if there's a big lag, or one of these days I'll do it. Let's see, that was Adventures in the Heartland. So I take it they're in the middle of the country somewhere. You'll have to rewatch this, Kim, because we did a lot of stuff while you were gone. Salisbury. Yep, I know where that's at. Kim, were you here? You weren't here for Grunt, were you? I showed Grunt 3 weeks ago, and Grunt at 3 months old. I'll replay it at the end here so you can see it. We still got 20 minutes, 22 minutes. All right, Jay Charles. Jay Charles Outdoor. Oh, he's got a Airstream. Don't have his bell. Let me go back and make sure I got their bell. No, I didn't have their bells for some reason. YouTube will actually take you away from people. I've had subscribers that have been with me since day one. YouTube has taken them away for no reason. And YouTube has been messing with my view hours. That's why I'm doing so many more streams, trying to get to that 4K number. I'm almost at 2,000. Well, I'll show you later at the end here tonight, so you won't have to rewatch the whole thing if you don't want to. Let's see. Jay Charles, which is James. All right. From Montauk to Manhattan and north to Niagara Falls, New York. Come along on each and every adventure, hiking, camping, canoe kayaking, cooking, and living in New York. So he's in New York. Whether on foot, bike, boat, or ski, I'm always Jay Charles Outdoors. Please subscribe, share, comment, and like. Thanks for your interest. Oh, his name's John. I thought it was James. See, I get them mixed up all the time. Life is short. Break the rules. Forgive quickly. Kiss slowly. Love truly. Laugh uncontrollably. And never regret anything that made you smile. But now that was by Mark Twain. So let's go ahead and get back to his home page. And we'll come down here and put his link in case anybody wants to go check him out. So I'm going to start doing some shout outs, I think, every Wednesday night. Wednesday nights I'm on from 7 to 9, Tuesday at 9, Wednesday at 2 and 7, and Thursday at 9 a.m. And in the morning and the afternoon is 1 hour streams. All right, so Jay Charles, he comes into a lot of mine. I'm surprised he's not in here tonight. Happy Place Camping. Okay, Kim, you can go ahead and do this one if you'd like. See, I'm clicked on his. Now they travel around with a pickup truck and they sleep in this cargo trailer. Plus they have a dog. And what he does a lot of, which I like, he does a lot of magnetic fishing. Boy, he pulls up some stuff you wouldn't believe. They went to Arizona and back to their home in 7 days. And I forgot exactly where they're from. Welcome to Happy Place Camping, where we travel with our 6x10 cargo trailer camper conversion. We'll have videos of campsites, parks, and other destinations we visit. Aside from adventure we take, we'll be showing some tips, upgrades, repairs, and other stuff along the way. We really hope that you'll join us on all our happy adventures and subscribe to our channel today. We appreciate all of our HPC supporters, but if you'd like a way to financially support our channel, click on the Buy Us a Cup of Coffee link, or you can find it in the description of our videos. I'm not sure what that is. Music used in our videos, with the exception of cargo trailer to camper conversion and lakefront camping, our first destination, are copyrighted. Written and performed by our brother-in-law. Oh man, that's nice to have somebody that can make you custom music. Jonathan B. And used with written permission for any of our Happy Place Camping videos. Special thanks to him for allowing us to use his work. Cool. Must be nice. No problem, Kim. Hope you have a good trip, and I hope it doesn't rain all the time while you're down there. So Happy Place Camping. Like I said, she usually does the videotaping, and he does. Hey Debbie, how you doing? Welcome. He does the magnetic fishing along with regular fishing. So I don't see a real short one that we could take a quick look at. Maiden voyage of cargo. Let's see what we've got down here. I was looking for like one for a minute or so, but I don't see any. That's a minute long. All right, we still got. Well, actually, that's the last one for tonight. Let's check the weather. This is real time. We got a little bit of rain earlier, and it looks like we're going to be getting a lot from this mass coming through. But it's headed a little northeast. It might miss us. I'm right here in North Carolina. Let me go back to here. I'm right here in Wilmington. There's a bridge right here called Snowcut Bridge. That's where the Intercoastal Waterway starts. And so we get hurricanes, we get northeasters here, we get all kinds of different weather. So that's live. So let's get back over here to the clouds. I think I may have to have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe next Wednesday I'll do 6 shout outs. So Debbie, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. We've got a couple new people in here. I'm not sure if we lost any of them or not, but there's a couple new in here. Joe, which is PSE, or P2E. He's an electrician that gave me some good ideas for hooking up my zombie backup light. No CVK sticker. You know, I follow them, you know, Pandemonium and all that. But some of the big YouTubers, their on-screen persona does not match their off-screen personality. I'll leave it at that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take some of those mind pills, I think. Sharpen up my mind a little bit. But my problem is I have too many things going on at once. I'm doing a condo remodel. I'm thinking about getting back on my shuttle and doing a lot of work there, plus learning OBS, plus learning editing, plus videotaping, all at once. So if I make a mistake, please forgive me. Well, you don't know until you camp with them, or they don't let you camp with them. I've walked by some of the big YouTubers, you know, at some of these festivals and said, "Hey, so and so, how you doing?" Nope, not even a word back. No hi, thanks. You know, you don't go into the camp, but when you walk by, if you see them, you know, I say hello. Some of them won't even look at you, won't even give you the time of day. They're making, you know, thousands of dollars a month off YouTube. If you're not making, if you don't have 5,000 plus subscribers, they don't even want to talk to you. So I say, okay. Thank you, Cam. Appreciate it. So I say, okay. I just continue on my way. Well, let me go up here. Oh, I can't do that. I see I'm going to have to change this layout because I can't go up and search without it showing up in that box. So I'm going to have a what's called a a static screen, a static scene with the same sources in it. Just do a duplicate of that without the the main window capture box. So many things here. I've got shuttle bus and travel vlog source. I've got main window capture, thumbs up, sticker exchange, website logos and ads, tip jar, waving flag, donations, subscriber one, subscribers, great YouTube channels. And that's about half of the sources I have that I click through and to bring them up on the screen. Well, a lot of these big YouTubers aren't from the South. Some are, some aren't. Some are from the North. I expect it from Northerners, even though I'm a Yankee myself from New Hampshire. But I've been down south since 1970, so I consider myself Southernized. But I don't mention any names. You can figure that out for yourself when you see the big YouTubers. Now, not all of them are like that. Not all of them. Backroads Nomad, I would consider him a pretty big YouTuber. Nicest guy in the world. He'd give you the shirt off his back. Very nice guy. Dave. He's a super great guy. Dave invented the hour shower that you can put in your thing that recycles the water so you can use it over and over again. Goes through filters and everything. He went from a couple hundred subscribers to 16,000 subscribers in 6 months with that. And he's an inventor too. Let me go over here and get his YouTube channel because he's fun to watch. I'm over on YouTube right now. I'm trying to get back to my main channel, which I'm gonna have to pull this up just so I can get back to it. Take it down. Alright, let me see if he's up. Griswold family. They're up. Roy and Becky's on. We'll hit Roy and Becky up here in a few minutes. Let's see, it's 8:51. Yeah, if they're still on, we'll do a raid over to Roy and Becky's. You know, just go over and make your presentation, your presence known, and then leave if you'd like. Because they sent a raid in to me this morning or this afternoon. And I'm looking for Dave's channel, and I forgot what his channel's name is. I'm a moderator in it, and I forgot what the channel name is. Jeez, that's terrible. When I see it, I'll remember it. Gone Boondocking. Yes, Gone Boondocking. This is Dave's channel. And it's Gone Boondocking. And he's a super nice guy. So you do have big YouTubers that are nice, and you've got big YouTubers that are not so nice. So I tend to hang around with the nice ones. Oh, nothing like having your phone on. So let's see, what do we got? We got 8 minutes. Kim, can you get Roy and Becky's live stream link and have it ready for the last minute that we're on? And then we'll go over there and do a TAW raid, the American Wanderer TAW raid. That way you don't have to type it all in. Just do a TAW raid when we go over there. Again, I didn't. Oops, that's not what I want. I want. There it is. Let's see, it's 8 o'clock on a Wednesday. They must be filling in for somebody. Usually, if somebody can't make it, somebody else will fill in for them. So they may be filling in for them, because I don't see them on the schedule. If not, I can get it. It's not a problem. Let me zip over there anyway. Make sure he's still on. That's all right, Kim. I've got it. And they're out in Arizona right now. They've been out. I missed them last fall because I had to come back early by a couple weeks to meet up with them. And so they're staying out there all year. That's okay. I've got it, Kim. Not a problem. So we've had a couple new people come in tonight. We've seen, oh, I know what I was going to do. Just for Kim, we've got 6 minutes. Let's bring this up for you, Kim. This is just for you. This is Grunt at 4 weeks old, I think. I'm going to bring it up. Grunt at 4 weeks old. Why is that not showing up? There it goes. OBS is weird. So, you see how big he
Is
is.
it a cat or is it a dog?
And look how big that bed is. Now, he's in a different bed, but the bed is about the same size. And he loves to play. He still loves to play. After he eats, he runs around like a maniac. You'd think he got stung in the butt by a bee or something. Well, everybody likes to see Grunt. Everybody always asks me to play Grunt every time I go on live. They got to see Grunt. He's not so little anymore. At 3 months old. And you know, pigs like to root. So that's what he's doing right now, is just rooting. And here he is now. And that bed is about the same size as the other one. He's doubled in size.
Grunt. 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 Photo hog.
There's some seeds in that bed, and that
Grunt.
so they can root, yeah, so they can root.
Loves to play.
He's a photo hog. He likes his picture taken. He'll come right up to the camera, put his nose right in the lens if you let him. So Grunt was about 6 or 7 pounds. He's now over 25, heading towards 100. He may be a little smaller. He was the runt of the litter, so he might come in 90, 80. Depends if the breeder was truthful to us and he was bred with a coon or a cooney, and not bred with a full size, his mother. So we'll see. if he was bred with a full size, he could be 300 pounds. Then I don't know what we're going to do. Well, I don't know what the condo owner is going to do. But we'll see. He's growing pretty quick. And he's eating. He's always hungry. And he'll talk to you. I've got one somewhere where he's talking. You know, he tries to talk to you. You get down on the floor and then he comes right at you and starts talking. I probably don't have time enough to find it because it's 1:59 now. Okay, here's the link to Roy and Becky. As soon as I close this down, head over there and say it's a TAW raid. Oh, he is. He's very lovable and clean. He's very clean. Doesn't have bad breath, which is surprising. I figured he'd have bad breath. He has a very sweet smelling breath. Not that I smell it all the time, but when he comes up to your nose, you know. All right, about 30 seconds. Let's head over to Roy and Becky's RV and say it's a TAW raid. And I'll be heading over there myself. I know we've only got a few in here, but everybody go over there just for a minute at least. Give a thumbs up and tell them it's a TAW raid. And I'll meet you over there. We'll see you over there. Everyone have a good night, and I'll see you next time.